What's up, guys? I'm the washer and dryer guy. I've been repairing and refurbing washers and dryers since 2011. If this video helps you, please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and I will answer you. Hey guys, in today's video I'm going to talk about the washer and dryer business and how to do deliveries. How I do deliveries anyway. So when someone calls me, wants a washer and dryer, they come out and look at a washer and dryer, however I make the sale, if a delivery is involved, I will make sure I get phone numbers, at least one, possibly two, and an address. I'll usually like them to text that to me so I definitely don't lose the note. After that, when I'm doing delivery, I deliver in a very small pickup truck. I use a Chevy Colorado. I have a ramp, it's a little aluminum ramp, and a dolly. It's pretty simple. Whenever I go out, I'll make sure I bring a pair of pliers with me to tighten the hoses up with, and a tester, especially if I'm doing a dryer, to make sure the plug is good on their side before I do the delivery. While I'm doing the delivery, I will go to the back of the machine, especially if it's a dryer, and make sure from the outside, from their house out, the pipe is not stopped up. I'll offer to do a clean out or a check before I leave, so it kind of seems like an extra thing I'm doing. It's for them, for their safety, because that's a major fire hazard if it's blocked up and you just hook up a dryer to it. You know, you got hot air, one spark hitting lint will light it on fire. But it's also for you. You don't want, if it's stopped up or kinked in some way, it'll just burn up a heating element or a thermal fuse, and then you'll be doing warranty work for your dryer that worked perfectly fine before you hooked it up to their house. But also their plug, make sure their plug power is correct. And if it is not correct, so let's use this one as an example. If I test and the ground is hot, that's a problem. If I test and only one leg is hot and the other leg is not, the dryer on most dryers will still run. Most dryers will run on 110 because the motor is 110, the heating element's 220, and the power passes through the motor on one side and turns the heating element on. So you'll get calls all the time, especially if you let people that come and pick, and I do this sometimes, if they come and pick up the dryer and bring it to their own house and they plug it in and they tell you it's not heating and it never was, very high chance one side of the leg is out. Sometimes it'll be a breaker, the 220 breaker. One side will be slightly clicked over. This is very common in double wides, but it'll happen in houses too. Or just the plug itself is melted for whatever reason going to in the house to the dryer. For some reason, one of the legs is out. But definitely one of the things to check when you get there is have a tester with you, have pliers with you. Hey guys, real quick, I forgot to mention this on testing the washer when you get there. Check the hot water line, stick the end of the hose into the drain, turn it on full blast. A lot of times hot water will get stopped up. If it's barely dripping, it's gonna mess up your washer. The valve will get messed up if it's just barely dripping through. The cold water check as well, but most of the time it's usually the hot water will be stopped up. The next thing to check is the drain itself, and while you have the hot water line in there, if it sounds like it's filling up real quick and about to pour over the top, let the homeowner know that they are having a drain issue and they need to unstop that. If you leave without checking that, there's a good chance that they'll blame you for it overflowing when it's their own fault. Another thing I like to do is I like to fill the washer all the way up and put it on spin and let it drain one time while I'm there, just to double check that this drain is going to work. It's very common for this drain to get stopped up. And just be nice, courteous, talk to them. I mean, you're in their house. It's always kind of an awkward one to start with. But that's it for today's video, guys. Please, any questions, I'll put them down in the comments below. I'll make a video on whatever part of this business you want to understand a little better. And please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel.